I can be a mom's assistant and hang in the background and watch, or I can bring myself as a parent, as a man, as a human being to the situation and offer something.
So every full moon, I take care of the fire so the women can come and burn their offerings. While they're at their ceremony, I'm with my sons. And as a male, it's my responsibility to take care of that fire.
So I was, I guess, confronted with two choices. Either I really tackle my deadline and knock it out and ignore my son, or I drop my deadline, I drop the push to tackle my deadline and really be fully present.
Quinn and I are talking about left-handed pitching. Quinn's like, well, I'm left-handed, I can throw left-handed. And I say, don't you remember? When you throw left-handed, you throw like a girl.
So I'm here working, tapping away. I'm trying to finish this this book, this chapter, because I have a deadline, and my publisher is quite the taskmaster. I knew I had to finish it in 7 bucks so we could see it. And I hear from upstairs my son calling for me, Daddy. So I call to him, I respond, and say I'm downstairs, and he makes his way downstairs. And again, I'm tapping him, trying to finish this because I realize I'm under the gun. And then he comes downstairs, he's dressed in his pajamas, and he proceeds to plunk himself down on the sofa and then get into the story of his day.
Okay, so when my son Quinn was 5, he had a chance to go spend a week up with my dad up in Huntsville, Algonquin Park area. So at the end of the week I came up and we were hanging out. I said, hey, let's go play catch. After me encouraging him to throw it harder and harder, he finally takes the glove off of his hand, his right hand, picks up the ball and throws it and nearly takes my head off.
My daughter Sloan, she's 3 months, and one of the things that we've encountered with her is this incredible gas. Okay, so she eats, she's breastfeeding, and that's great, and then a few minutes later, she's uncomfortable. An hour later, she's really uncomfortable, and we're trying to figure it out.
So I'm trying to teach my sons to take care of that fire. And it's challenging because I live in the city. I'm an urbanite.
My daughter's screaming because she's gassy and my partner is exhausted or not, and I make the choice. Jump in, do something with it.
I was faced by 2 possible choices that I could have made. I had chosen one. One, I'm alright. Dude, leave me alone, I gotta finish this work. Or 2, leave the work alone and be fully present for him because he's sharing something. He thinks that I am important enough to hear the important aspects of his day.
Fast forward about 5 years, 6 years later, and Quinn and I are talking about baseball, and he's like, well, I could throw left-handed. And I say, and immediately regretted it, but I say, Quinn, don't you remember when you throw left-handed, you throw like a girl? And as soon as I said that, I was like, oh, that's totally not cool.
I may not do it right. I will likely not do it right several times, and that's really what it is. So how do I make tons of mistakes, hopefully minor mistakes, so that I can learn from them?
First, my sons need to know this view. We're human beings before we're anything else, I always say to them. Constantly trying to remind them of that. Their Anishinaabe translation into English, human being.
If you're a girl, you're going to do something like a girl because you are a girl. But that doesn't make it inferior or any way less than doing it like a boy or doing it like a man. It just means that you're doing it like yourself, and being like yourself is the #1 thing that you can do.
Bring out a bowl. But make sure you're not dropping anything. What are you looking at?